the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hard to believe 1 in 500 newborns will suffer from hydrocephalus. What is hydrocephalus? What can we do about it? Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Bisicchia. This is Comcast Newsmakers. He is Michael Illions, Advocacy Coordinator for the state of New Jersey when we talk about hydrocephalus. And we're going to talk about building awareness. He knows all too well about this disease. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me on.
Very important to have you on. Let's see how much we can fit in 5 minutes.
Sure.
First and foremost, we see you have something on your lapel. What is that?
Yeah, this is actually the hydrocephalus ribbon pin. It's made out of actually shunt tubing that they put in patients that suffer from hydrocephalus, which is a brain condition. My 3-year-old son suffers from it. It's a very debilitating condition. It affects the brain. It's a blockage of the brain, actually, of the cerebral spinal fluid. So they have to put in a shunt. It's a programmable shunt in the brain to divert the blockage, the fluid that's building up, to divert it down to the abdomen. And the problem with that is if it malfunctions, the fluid builds up, and that's where you get the swollen head syndrome from, and it causes serious brain issues.
The joy of your life in many ways is your son, Cole.
Yes.
You've been through many challenges with him. The good news is hope, and that's what you also want to be able to get out there, because you know there's so many other children and families so-called afflicted the same way. Every day when you're with Cole, how much do you know you don't want to let go of this mission? Well,
this is, like I said, first and foremost in my life, most important for my wife and I. The first year that Cole was born, he was in the hospital 8 different times, had 8 shunt surgeries. He just started walking in March at 3 years old. Still not talking yet, but we're hoping to get there, considering the prognosis was we were never going to leave the hospital when he was born. They didn't give much hope at that point. That this is a blessing, and that we're dedicating our lives to help Cole and others like him to find a cure, because there is none. There's only a treatment.
There's a very good website out there, folks, in case you want to know more about this. In fact, mentioning that it's 1 in 500 makes you realize that it is pretty prevalent.
Very.
And in many ways, all of us can become involved. In fact, there's a movement afoot right now to make September Hydrocephalus Month in the great state of the Garden State. On this website, of course, you can learn much more about hydrocephalus. How can we get involved in September?
Well, we have a walk September 7th in Roosevelt Park in Edison. It's on a Sunday from 10 to 2. We're going to walk around the water. We're going to have a picnic and have a family fun day. Last year, my wife and I chaired this event. We raised $55,000. This year, we hope to surpass it. We're getting a lot of help from the community and from politicians and from business leaders and, of course, other families afflicted with this condition and their friends, and we're very proud of that.
Michael, you and your wife could have just said, you know what, I just want to bury our heads in the sand right now and taking a very negative approach to all of this. It's been just the opposite.
Joe, we're proud to talk about this. Unfortunately, he has it, but the only way we're going to have answers is to talk about it. So people who are afraid to ask if they know someone, if a child has it, don't be afraid to ask a question. And for parents, please talk about it. Share your experiences. Let people know what hydrocephalus is.
Every child is precious.
I totally agree.
Tell us about Cole.
Well, his joy, for all the problems he has, that he wakes up smiling, goes to sleep smiling. It's just a joy to be around one of the happiest kids I've ever seen. The smile just melts your heart and gives hope to other children that are afflicted with this, and has been our reason to wake up in the morning.
When you think about other families going through it right now, those 1 in 500 births, you feel for them right now, don't you?
That's a very good point you brought up, Joe. My wife and I spend a lot of time talking to parents whose child prenatally has been diagnosed with this affliction, to talk about them, that there is hope, there is opportunities out there, there is a chance, there is a treatment for it. It's not all doom and gloom, and they should continue to move forward and enjoy the pregnancy.
Final moments here. You've raised thousands of dollars last year. You want to do it again this year. God bless you with that effort. What's going to happen September 7th? It's going to be a fun family day.
Yeah, we're going to raise, I hope to crack $100,000. Last year, like I said, we raised $55,000. It all goes to awareness. There's no overhead at the association. Everything goes to raising awareness. They're working at the national level in the House, and we're working here in the state level to get these days passed, these months passed, to recognize hydrocephalus, to raise awareness.
All about awareness, but also towards research. How important is that?
Research there's only 5 pediatric neurosurgeons in the entire state of New Jersey. That is part of the problem, is finding the proper medical facility and the medical doctor to treat your child with this condition, and that's what we're working on. Great to have you with us. Our regards to your wife, and most especially to Cole. Thank you very much. September 7th it will be, Edison, Roosevelt Park. I'm Joe Bisicchia, along with Michael Illions. He's the Advocacy Coordinator for the state of New Jersey. And this has been Comcast Newsmakers, seen exclusively right here on Comcast Cable. For more information, if you missed their website, get us, cn8.tv, and we'll get you there.